Hello dear viewers and welcome to my channel. Today I would like to go into more detail about the conversion of the bus. In principle, an electric car is nothing more than a full-size radio-controlled car. And what do we need for that? A motor, batteries and a speed controller. Easy! Hello! My name is Micha, I'm originally from Germany and now I live in Romania, and I want to build a fully solar-driven camping bus out of an old 1992 diesel Volkswagen T4 camper. The batteries will take up most of the space in the future electric bus. Originally I wanted to install the batteries from the Tesla Model 3, but after I measured it more closely I realized that they didn't fit at all. In the Model 3, 4 very large packs are used. At first I thought they should easily fit in this huge bus, but unfortunately it doesn't work the way I thought it would, because the whole bus is built on a frame construction. Good for VW, who have the opportunity to realize many different structures on this frame. Bad for the electric car hobbyist, because the frame has to stay where it is and I have to drape my electronics around it. In order to better estimate the future positions of the batteries, I measured the frame and made a 3D model out of it. And after some Google searches I was able to find the 3D models of the Tesla Model 3 and Model S battery packs. By the way, the Model Y has the same batteries than the 3 and the Model X has the same batteries than the Model S. The problem are those two doohickeys hanging out of the frame down there. These are two adjustment screws with which you can adjust the height of the front end. The T4 has torsion bars in the front, no coil springs like other cars. In principle, these two screws are used to adjust the preload of the torsion bar springs. So the screws and the adjustment arms have to stay where they are. And at the back the space is determined by the position of the rear axle and by the brake distributor attached there. Now the Model 3 has two long battery packs with a length of 186 centimeters and two shorter packs with a length of 172 centimeters. And so both are too long to get past the spring adjuster. So I dropped the idea of the Model 3 packs in my bus. The battery packs of the Model S or X are better for us hobbyists. They installed smaller packs in these cars. I made one out of cardboard to see the original size. Such a battery pack has 70 by 30 by 8 centimeters. The voltage is 22.8 volts, 5.3 kilowatt hours, and it weighs around 25 kilos. This makes it much easier to handle than the giant modules of the Model 3. In the Model S, these packs are all installed in the floor with the contact side inwards. Each module also has two connections for cooling water. This allows to always keep the battery in the right temperature range to ensure the best possible current drain. Or you can actively cool the battery pack while charging. As a result, higher charging currents are possible. A total of 16 of these packs are installed in one car, which gives us a total voltage of 365 volts at 85 kilowatt hours. And fortunately, these battery packs also fit very nicely between the frame of the bus. 6 of those battery packs fit under the living space of the future camper, where previously only the exhaust ran along. 4 batteries fit where the gas tank used to be, because unfortunately some space is lost due to the torsion bars. The remaining 6 battery packs then move under the hood. Perfect! All batteries can be easily accommodated and are also protected by the frame from below. Conveniently, I also found a 3D scan of the LDU, the large drive unit of a Tesla Model S, on the web, in a relatively high resolution, and because of that I first made a simplified model out of it. That's enough for me to be able to estimate where the motor can fit in its space. With the Tesla large drive unit, it's the case that the inverter is one piece with the motor and the gearbox. So everything is one unit. And it already looks great. Well, the Tesla company doesn't give us hobbyists this part voluntarily. They don't even like it when other garages do repairs on their cars. But fortunately, there are now so many Teslas around on the streets that there are always some to be cannibalized. You can get the parts in relevant sales platforms all over the internet. The motors are available from 4,000 to 6,000 euros, depending on whether you want an LDU or an STU, and the battery packs are available from 900 to 1,500 euros each. But since I need so many parts for my project, it might make more sense to buy a wrecked car and cannibalize the parts myself. After all, there are even more goodies installed in the Tesla that could be usable. Wrecked cars are already available from 16,000 euros, and if I can sell the parts that are still good individually, I won't say no. Unfortunately, it's not that easy to remove the parts from the Tesla and install them in a bus, because the VW bus doesn't have the flood of sensors that a Tesla has. And that's why the main computer of a Tesla no longer works without a Tesla around it. Unfortunately, the Tesla motor controller then also no longer works because it awaits the information from the main computer. Luckily, there is a solution for that problem. A German hobbyist colleague has developed a hacking board that can replace the original motor controller on the Tesla unit. These can be obtained from the site openinverter.org. By the way, there are also other hacking boards for different vehicle manufacturers and their motor controllers. After such a conversion, the inverter of the Tesla motor can be controlled relatively easy. Theoretically, all you need is an electronic gas pedal and a few small parts that should be found between the loops on the carpet in the workshop. The Open Inverter site also has an extensive forum when it comes to building your own electric vehicles, and I'll probably look around there a lot during the conversion. After the motor, the most important thing is the battery management system. This prevents the batteries from being discharged or charged unevenly, which would not be good at all with this type of battery. Of course, there are already tried and tested products available online for a small buck. The battery management monitors each individual battery pack, and if the voltage or the temperature deviates from the specifications, the charging current is adjusted accordingly, or charging is stopped completely. In principle, the BMS is therefore the most important component, because I don't really want to experience that. Last but not least, the charger, or rather charge management. Here I'm not sure if I want to use this from Tesla, because I don't know if there are any hacking boards at the moment available, which tricks the charger that there is still a Tesla around it. There may already be other systems that allow charging with house electricity, three-phase alternating current, and also CCS DC charging. Because I definitely want to install a fast charging function in the bus. I will soon make a video why only charging with solar panels is not enough. With these components, I could theoretically drive around with the bus, but before that, of course, there's still a lot of stuff to complete, both outside and inside. I'm very curious about the quality of the work that I will commission here in Romania, because I don't want and I can't do things like sandblasting, painting, or reupholstering the seats myself. I think this will be great fun and I would like to start doing it right away, but first you should definitely give the video a like if you find it informative, or even a fat dislike if you think it is unnecessary. If you have any questions about the project or if you want to write something else, please feel free to post anything in the comments section of this video below. Feel free to share the video with your friends, colleagues, or family. And in order for the project to take shape faster, you should definitely subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And also activate the bell so that you don't miss any more videos. Next time it will be about the solar integration, so be sure to check back in. Until then, my name is Micha and I'm out.